Today's episode is brought to you by ButcherBox. ButcherBox has got that good meat delivered right to your home. Now let's jump into this podcast. Hello, everybody. It's time for Cox and Crendor.
This is Crendor in the morning.
In the morning. Broadcasting live. In 4 hour recording studio audience. Recording. Wake your ass up. It's up next Crendor in the morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the second episode of Cox and Crendor in the morning.
Oh, hello.
Were you not ready? You just walk into this episode? You're like, oh, hello there.
I always thought about those, those TV show intro, not even TV, like it's just the kind of tropey thing where they'll be sitting there and the camera goes to them and they're like, oh, hello, I didn't see you there. You must be whoever. Let me tell you about my life.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the actual musical. It's like, whatever happened to Cox and Crendor's podcast? And you just like turn and like to the camera and then like shows your name. I thought you were talking about that.
Oh, no. You mean like sitcom intro?
That's what I meant, yeah.
Yeah, no, I wasn't talking about that.
No, well, I kind of wish you were. I was all prepared to talk about that. I was like really excited about it.
I mean, sitcom intros are pretty great from back in the day. Because then it would just be like, and then you like turn to the camera and you smile like, hey, and then it'd be like, and then it turns to you and you're like jamming out.
And then there's the one who's kind of like the silly one, and there's the one who like is beautiful, so she does the thing with her hair.
Yeah.
And there's the one who's like the goofy one. He's like, did I do that? Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's like the serious teacher. It's just like, not again, and looks like,
Right, and then there's the one that always has the prop, where like the coffee spills, or like the food burns. He's like, oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's bound for at least one goof an episode.
Per episode. Yeah, and he tries so hard to be not that guy, but he's that guy. Yeah, and we all know it. Yeah.
We're making pancakes today, everybody. Oh, they're burning again.
He flips the pancake and it gets stuck on the ceiling, and he's like, oh, jeez.
Although, wouldn't that, because like all those characters become tropey characters, but wouldn't that just be infuriating if that's how you actually were, like every day, and you're just like, I just want to stop being like this, and they're like, no, it's who you are, and you're just like, no.
I hate to break it to you, dude. I hate to break it to you. I feel like that's reality, though. We see it on TV, we think it's fake, but like, Crendor, you're a tropey character.
All right.
You have a strong neighbor energy.
Strong. I don't know about that.
You do. You have strong, like, oh, that's the neighbor. He's out there. You have that. I have uncle that the kids think is cool, but the parents are like, he's not cool. He is so very not cool. He's not cool at all.
I mean, I can see that.
He takes you to get ice cream because he has no responsibilities. That's not cool.
What else does the neighbor do?
Nothing. You're there to offer sage advice, but be like a little kooky and out there.
Like Wilson from Home Improvement?
Yeah, you're like over the fence, dude. Yes, your head is peeking over the fence. You're offering advice, but then you're also like, the best way to raise children. And then you give like a 25-minute speech about raising children. They're like, all right, anyway, off to go paint miniatures. Like that's your vibe.
All right, I guess I can see it.
Just letting you know what it is.
It's like, hey, what are you doing over there? And I'm like, I've been painting my rat ogres for 24 hours now as a live stream. They're probably like, this guy's insane.
Oh, man, I wish I could do that. Raising Junior has been so tough. He wants to go to the prom, and he says I need to let him have the car, but I don't think he's old enough for the car. And then you get up for your minis, and you're like, raising a boy is a lot like a rat ogre. And then you just give like a 20-minute speech.
It's like Lord Screech once said, if you can't build them, do it yourself.
Exactly. Just like Lord Screech.
Like, that quote doesn't really make a lot of sense. It's like, well, have you tried stitching together your son with a rat? I don't think I have. Maybe I will.
Then the rest of the episode plays out. You and I are not in the main family. Let's be very clear.
Oh, not at all.
No. The main family is a whole other thing. You and I show up like, you're once an episode. I'm once every like 6.
Yeah, and you come in and you're just like, whoa, and the wife's like, oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
He's
I ride
back.
in on a surfboard every week.
And then the
Like,
husband's just
whoa!
like, come on, it's Goofy Jesse. And the kids are like, Goofy Jesse.
Yeah, they love me. The kids love me. The parents are like, he's so irresponsible. That's the moral.
Specifically the mom.
Oh, yeah, she hates me.
Yeah.
Mom hates me. The dad is my brother. And he's like, that's just Jesse. Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's...
He's like, I grew up with him. I love him. And I'm like, you're the best, bro. And yeah, but I'm still up to like no good. It isn't until about the 6th season that they finally wed me off to someone. Like, I can't believe he settled down. And then by the 12th season, I have a kid who comes on the show, but for some reason lives with the main family.
Yeah.
Like the new kid. And it's like, that's just Jesse's kid. Why is he always over? No one knows. Yeah.
And then you come back one episode, you're like, I had to go on a trip to Zimbabwe for my work.
Yes, and I brought home a new wife. And it's just like another woman for no reason. A completely different actress. Yeah, yeah.
And then he goes out back and he's just like, yeah, hey, Crendor, have you just got any time? And I'm like, what? I was just throwing these old water bottles into my trash and making bell sounds. And they're just like, you got any advice about Uncle Jesse in Zimbabwe? And I'm just like, a family's a lot like a net. It's stitched together and you throw it out there to catch fish. And I think that's really what you got to do. But I was mainly just talking about my brother Jesse. He brought home a new wife. And I'd be like, well, that guy's crazy. Just go back and doing what I'm doing.
And then in the background, it's like me surfing down the street. Like, cowabunga!
And the laugh track cues.
Yeah, yeah.
I always love in laugh tracks, there's like one person that's like,
Really, really loud? Yes.
yeah.
I wonder where that comes from. Like, where the laugh track... Where did I get that? Hold on.
Yeah, where is
How are
it?
laugh tracks made is a subject I've never known, and now I really need to know.
I always just think about the David Lynch laugh track over the Weird Rabbit show.
How are laugh tracks? Yeah, explain it like I'm 5. There we go.
Here we go.
The audio quality would be terrible if they just recorded the entire room at once. Each actor will probably have their own microphone, and there'll be different microphones for the audience, which means the laughter is different sound file to everything else that is being placed around the episode. Right. I mean, obviously.
It says the first ever laugh track was first used when Bing Crosby's show producers used recorded laughter to enhance less than enthusiastic audience reactions.
Interesting.
And it says, goes back to the early days of radio and a crucial piece of technology, the tape recorder. As the story goes, Bing Crosby wanted to pre-record his radio shows using new magnetic tape technology. His show, The Bing Crosby Chesterfield Show, which ran from 1949 to 52, was the only radio shows at the time to be pre-recorded. This gave the show's producers an opportunity. When the comedian Bob Burns appeared as one of his guests, his controversial jokes were cut from the show. However, the laughs they got from the show's studio audience were saved for later. These canned laughs, according to legend, became the first ever laugh track. It was used elsewhere in the show to enhance less than enthusiastic audience reaction to tamer jokes. So yeah.
That's so funny that this dude Bob Burns came on, was killing it. And then they were like, nah. Although it does say here that his jokes were like off color. I'm not sure what that means in the text of 1940 whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's probably some controversial things in there.
I mean, admittedly, it could go either way, right? It could either be it was super racist and sexist and terrible, or it could be because it was the 40s and he was like, spitting some truths, and they were like, no.
Yeah. No. It could be either one.
It really could be either way.
Yeah.
I mean, it says extremely racy. What does that mean? Like, she showed me a gams, and I was like, jeepers.
Yeah, or was he just like,
what is it?
why are they allowing people to have rights? Oh, that Bob or Bing or whatever. Didn't they always be like, it's recorded in front of a live studio audience? So,
Yes.
like, is that fake or are those actual
No.
laughs?
So they definitely. So you could go see Seinfeld, for example, in front of a live studio audience, and what would happen is people would laugh, and it would
Right.
amplify the performance of the actors, but you wouldn't necessarily have a bunch of microphones on the people in the crowd because who knows what they would say or what they would
Right.
do, stuff like that. So you would have some laugh that would definitely be picked up by the actor's microphone. You would just supplement it with the like, ho, 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 ho.
Yeah, okay, I see what you mean. It's like I was rewatching some old CoxCon 2015 panels.
Why? Why did you do that?
Well, it recommended it to me on my Twitch Reacts YouTube channel I created.
Amazing.
That I used to
Love
watch
that.
stuff, and it was just like, you want to see CoxCon 2015 Dodger and Sam? And I was like, I guess. But then they'd be like, you'd hear them say something in the crowd, and somebody'd be like, just me, somebody. And I'd be like, I don't know what they said. And then Sam would be like, yeah, you too, buddy. And everyone's like, ha ha ha. And I'm like, I don't know what you just said. What was that? Yeah. So
that is one of the biggest problems when we do Cox and Crendor live, which, by the way, this coming week, it is sold out. Thank you, everyone, for coming to the show in advance. And if you don't, that's fine. If you just bought a ticket just to make us feel good, thanks, baby.
That's fine.
Yeah, we'll take it. But one of the things that I do when I edit the episode together for a live show, if we get the footage, fingers crossed we will be able to. But if we do, one of the things that I think is super interesting is the fact that people just shout at us in the audience frequently. And sometimes I shout back. And what ends up happening is I either have to completely edit you out because you cannot be heard, or I have to edit you to the point where like I bump your volume so loud that I'm making micro edits so that Crendor and I aren't very loud. And I'm like, okay, I got it. So it's just a giant, I get it. It's a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
So I'm pretty sure those videos that were uploaded were just VODs ripped. So I would say that, there probably was no actual editing done to them whatsoever.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, it was fun watching them again, though. I forgot. I can't believe it was like 9 years ago.
Yeah, dude, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, we had the Sam and Crendor panel, which I'm not gonna lie, maybe one of the worst panels of all time.
Why do you say that?
Well, just rewatching it first. I was in like hybrid door phase, my hybrid Crendor era, where like I was still old Crendor, where I was like, "Oi!" but I was like morphing into my current form. I was like I was like the second of all Pokemon. Like you got Charmander, Charmeleon, Charizard. I was like at the Charmeleon stage, right?
So you're kind of like the I don't want to say you were like the teenager version of yourself, but you were
I kind of was.
Okay, all right. Okay,
Yeah.
Teenager.
In fact, I would say 2010 Crendor is probably like the 12-year-old Crendor, right?
I must
And then-
stress the photo of you and I at the like 2011 BlizzCon
Yeah.
is hilarious.
It is.
One of the funniest things I've ever seen in my entire life. That is, we look like I've always, when I was younger, I couldn't figure out, like, there was this girl that I taught with, and she was not interested. And I was like, I'm like putting in work here, man. And I look back and I'm like, oh no, I was a goober.
Oh yeah. No.
I was a goober.
Yeah. No, that's and I feel like a lot of people have that, but we have it to another level because we can go back and like see ourselves.
Oh
And
yeah.
That's like being able to just go back to almost any time in the last 10, well, I guess 15 years for me is just like look at it. It's like it's crazy because you just the way you are, the way you talk, the way you just I don't know, just everything. And you're just like, "Oh my god. That was me." But it doesn't even I don't know. So yeah, I was in that weird hybrid Crendor stage. And I was just like, "Sam, what are you talking about?" And then Sam would be like,
no.
and then Sam would just be like, "All I'm saying is, bruv, right, is my bloodline is superior." And like you just say that. And like you could tell Sam back then too, just energized, full of life, youthful. Now he's just you just turn into his stream. He's like sitting in the dark, his hair's like down to his back. He's just like, "Yeah, bro, I slept 2 hours." And you're just like, okay. It's truly a modern marvel watching a 10-year difference in him.
I mean, I feel like everyone changed. You found your most relaxed self.
Mm.
And Sam decided to have a child and maintain a healthy relationship while living on a farm in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
And only to eat like Big Macs for the rest of his life. Like the man decided to become like a McDonald's Viking.
He really is the McDonald's Viking.
He's the McDonald's Viking. And bless, he's living his like best life right now. I was on Geek Enders talking with Dodger about, so every time I talk with her, they have a new animal on that farm. And I'm like, okay, I mean this in the nicest way. You are raising a child while both of you stream, while both of you lead lives outside of that, while both of you have a farm with multiple animals and plants and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
Where do you have time for yourself? Why do you keep buying animals? And then they bought a dog. And I was like, what the brand new dog that you have to train? Like, what are you doing? And then maybe 2 weeks ago on Geek Enders, I was like, my homework for you is do not buy any more animals for that farm. And she's like, all right, well, I failed the homework. I got a cat. I'm like, why'd you get a cat? And she's like, well, first off, it's not a cat for me. It's a cat for the farm. Because there are rats in the farm. And I was like, that's just because they're all damn animals. She's like, there are rats in the farm. And so we need to get a cat to become a rat killer on the farm. And I was like, this is going to end up with you like, all right, so we needed to buy a bunch of snakes. To get we need to buy owls to get the cats because now there's 50 cats on the farm. Like it's just
she's gonna keep building an ecosystem. My God,
it's so funny. I'm like, okay, sure. And I just in my mind, I'm like, how do you have time for all of this? Like me, I don't know how I have time for the things I do, but it's just me. Like if I fail, the only person I fail is me. Right. Dodger has so many responsibilities of living things.
Yeah.
Like me, everything I have is useless. Like if it goes away, I'm like, all right, well, I still got me. Dodger got like things to take care of. I could not do that. I'm so stressed just about my normal everyday life. I couldn't care about other lives. That's too much.
The thing is that you said everybody's changed. Dodger actually looks the most similar to back then.
Oh, she's going to look the same forever. Having seen both her mother and father, she's going to be fine. She'll be like 65 and still look the exact same.
Yeah.
Don't you worry. Then nothing will change.
She's like exactly the same, but she's got like, she had longer hair back then, and now she tries to be like a grandma.
I mean, we all forget, hopefully you don't, that she had the Dodger hair at one point, which was short, except for the front was a little long.
Yeah.
And then she got long hair. And then she cut it again, and she's all, you know what? The hair doesn't matter though. She'll be in her 60s and look the exact same.
Yeah,
she's got that like short person genes where they will like live to be 120 and only age towards the end. Oh yeah, she'll be fine.
And yeah, she's like those people. They like go to like ancient Japan cities, like in the middle of nowhere, and they're just like, this person's 135 years old. It's just old woman like raking leaves, and she's like, I needed cats for the farm. And then I got the cats.
Yeah. Sam, I don't know what's going to happen to him. I know Sam may become all beard.
Sam is like, I don't know, the Big Mac Viking or the McDonald's Viking. He goes to bed at like 7 or 9 a.m. And then,
probably because he has to stay up with Clark to, do school stuff or something. I don't know.
I get that, but then listen. It's whatever. I don't care.
It's the reason why I don't. Yeah, it's the reason why I don't have kids, and I probably won't. And like, none of that sounds cool to me.
It's
like having been a child once. What an asshole I was. I was terrible. I don't need that karma. I don't need that karmic justice to have like another little shitty kid in the world who's like gonna make me miserable. No, thank you.
He probably would, knowing if it was.
I know he and or she would. Yes.
Yeah, 100%.
Oh my God. Knowing my luck, I would have a little girl and she would just be unbearable. Just like Veruca Salt levels. Daddy, I want it now. And I'd do it. I'd be like, just to shut her up here. Fine, take it.
That sounds like great parenting.
Oh, I know. That's why I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Listen, I was just thinking the other day.
Although, wait, time out. Mm-hmm. Hi, future child. If I had you, it was an accident, and I'm so sorry about that. But also, everything I just said, what a crazy joke. What a crazy joke. You were, so glad you're here now. All right, base is covered. All right, please continue.
All right. Oh God, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say the people that give their kids the iPads constantly, the amount of neck pain that is gonna happen in the next like 20 years.
Oh my God, dude. You know how you see memes online that a lot of boomers post where it's like, this is what's gonna happen to kids.
Yeah.
And it shows their like necks like get weirder and weirder over time.
Yeah.
I went to a wedding on Friday from one of the lovely people here in the office. Got married, bless her sweet soul. While driving there, I got there early, and there was a thing about like, don't arrive before a certain time, I assume because things wouldn't be open. I don't know.
Right.
So I just stopped off at a Starbucks to get a drink. And while I was there was one person working both the drive-thru and the front. There was no one else there, dude. It was crazy. I was like, well, this will eat up a lot of time.
Yeah.
And everyone there, everyone who looked like they were under 20, dude, all of them had that like they had a hunch, dude. They were like all had their phones out. This one girl, I was like, oh, honey, stand up straight. Like, part of me, I went full adult, like, oh, dear, straighten your back out, please. Like, she was just, like, hunched. And I was like, yo, I don't want to say that those boomer memes are becoming real. Maybe this is just an area with bad posture. But, oh, my God. It was so noticeable.
Yeah. I genuinely think it's going to be a problem. Like, without a doubt. I mean, I have my neck issues from just looking at a computer screen and sitting badly. And that's like just sitting forward, not looking down. Like looking down,
sure, that's
like you're just straining your entire, like every muscle in the back of your neck's just constantly stretching. So like, I don't know. That's gonna do something.
I will say I purposely have, you know how you can have the back of your chair at different positions? Mine is up all the way. I am the most straight-sitted up person in the history of straight-sitted up people.
Well, I mean, that's the thing is you don't want to sit in that posture the entire day, but it's like you want to sit like that long enough to where you're like, all right, you know, you're not just constantly sitting with your head craned over, because then I think it's like every inch forward your head is, it's like an extra 10 pounds you're putting on your neck or something like that.
I mean, my body's used to it, I guess.
I don't know if it is.
I mean, I hope not. That wouldn't be good. I don't want anything to be used to anything.
Yeah. So it's even watching that 2015 me at the panel, I was a little like leaned forward. I was like, no, why are you doing that, old Crendor? Stop. Like if I could go back in time, I would just be like, sit up straight. Come on. That's what I would do.
Can't believe you went back and watched those panels to begin with.
I can't.
And I must stress, I love how self-critical you are, because it makes me feel good about watching anything I do.
Oh, like what?
Because when I watch it, I'm like, yo, I suck. I suck at this. Oh, God, that's terrible. Oh, my God. What was I? Literally, going back to the wedding, we had to record stuff like, hey, great wedding or whatever. And I guess some video editors are going to put it together. Every time I get in front of the camera, I try to make jokes. And then I realized after the fact that maybe a wedding's not the best place for a joke. And I made one. I was like doing, you know, like, congratulations, you two. This is great. I can't wait for you to share your lives together forever. And then I paused and like did like a look to camera, like maybe forever, like that kind of look. And I realized it's probably not the thing to do at a wedding.
Yeah, that's
but it was too late. It was already on film. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, probably hinting at a divorce at the wedding's not the greatest.
I can't help that I'm just I every time I start to get serious about anything, I'm like, and joke. And I realize it's not That's not the way you should do things. And I understand it, but I only realize it after the fact. Just like on this show, I will zone out, be a part of the moment, and only afterwards be like, what the hell did I just say? And that is a big problem. That is probably I feel like that's an ADHD thing, but I don't know. I feel like it's a problem.
Yeah, I mean, it's got its good and bad stuff, but probably more bad than good.
Probably. Yep.
I wrote down 3 things I forgot to bring up like a month ago. They were hidden in my notepad.
Okay.
So we went to this wine place that I like going to.
Ooh.
And
have I been there before?
I don't think so. In fact, I might take you there this time.
Oh my God. Okay, sign me up.
You'll love it. It's a prime the douchey wine, like they got the fancy charcuterie board type of stuff. You'll love it.
What is
Guaranteed.
okay, never mind. I was about to say, like, what is the food options? But you said charcuterie, so I'm in.
It's like charcuterie stuff. They got some other stuff. It's like they've got like sandwiches. They got like little
Can I get little pickles?
Things.
Can I get little pickles?
Oh, they got the little pickles.
Oh yeah, let's go. Okay.
Yeah, they got like a billion wines. So it's it's a top tier like Cox and Crendor style place. It's also a douchey type of place, but I love it.
Do I have to dress up?
No, it's like casual douche.
Great, love a good casual douche.
So these are 3 things I heard when I was there last time. I wrote down. There is these 3, I want to say like early 50s women. And the one was
Those
like...
are my favorite types of women, by the way.
The one...
Oh, I also want to say, hey, apologies in advance, going back to the wedding. The groom's mom, smoke show. Just going to put it out there. Absolute smoke show. Just going to say it, and the entire time, I was like, damn! And I just want to apologize in advance for that.
Okay, well, at least you apologized.
All right, what were they saying?
Yep. So... they were sitting right next to us. They were very loud. And probably because they were drinking. And the one was just like, I don't like to drink because the last time I drank, I threw up in the car, like a lot. And,
I mean... okay.
But she was drinking this time, so I don't know if she's going to throw up in the car again. And then this other woman she was like dressed in athleisure type of gear. She looked like she was like a marathon runner type of person. She was like, oh man, we got to go back to my house. We got to go back to my house. We bring your husbands. Come on back. I got a fire pit. I don't have 1,000 wines, but we got like 150 good wines and a fire pit. And I was like, dude, holy, she's got 150 wines?
I don't know what that says. Like, all right, follow me here.
Okay.
You have 10 wines. That says we drink wine. We like to have a variety. We're good.
Right.
20 wines. We like variety, but we drink a little bit more than normal.
Right.
150 wines. That says we collect wine not to drink it, just because we like the idea of having a thing.
Yeah, but they still got some fancy wine then.
Yeah, but then why have it?
Well, she said they got it, so they're going to drink it. It's not like they're not going to drink it.
Yeah, but then, like, it's too much wine for any small group of people to drink.
These people look like they probably have a lot of money.
That's
so,
fine.
Like,
that's fine. That's fine. I just don't understand it's the same thing about, like, anyone who collects anything of like, whiskey or,
right.
Whatever. It's meant to be drank.
Mm-hmm.
And if you just have it sitting around, then why buy it? Other than to be like, I have a thing, and I could if I wanted to.
I think,
like, buy art if you just want to have a thing.
Yeah, but I think that is their thing. They probably have other friends who are like other wine people, and they're just like, I have many good wines, and you'll see my collection, and they'll be like, oh my god, this is great, and they'll be like, thank you, hee hee, and they'll feel good about it.
Right? No, and I get it. I understand it. That's why I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like if you're gonna buy something for monetary, like, or for status purposes, buy douchey art. Everyone loves douchey art. But I guess in order to be really rich, you have to have a wine cellar with many wines.
Yeah,
you just
they
have
might
to.
have both. They might have
Yeah.
both. You don't know.
Yeah, they probably. I mean, like, you're right. I guess I'm not like alcoholic rich. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not day drunk rich. One day maybe.
Yeah,
but
one
I'm
day.
not right now. I don't have that money.
The fact here is she also said we don't have 1,000 wines, but we have 150 good wines. So like she was already playing it down. Like, sorry guys, like I don't have that many. I only have 150.
This could be interpreted in many ways.
All right.
She doesn't have 1,000, but she does have 150 good ones. She could have 300 wines and like 150 shit ones. But she
That's true.
Like, I don't have 1,000, but I do have 150 good ones.
Yeah, that's true.
So maybe she has like 900 wines, but she's got like 150 bangers.
Yeah, that's true.
We don't know. Like, that's a vague sentence.
Yeah. So that's fair enough. Then the last one she said, they were supposed to go to France, but he had 2 herniated discs.
I mean, there's a lot there to unpack.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't want to fly on the herniated disc. That makes sense. That checks out. But what did they say? What happened to him?
No, I guess he was
Did
supposed
he
to
just
go
get hurt?
I guess he was supposed to go to France, but he had 2 herniated discs. They didn't say like what happened or anything.
I imagine he got hurt in some way, doing something stupid.
Possibly, or maybe there's like something on the job, got hurt on the job or something. Like I don't know. But he had those herniated discs. But he had to go to France for the job, so like it had to be something where you got to travel around. I don't know if there's anything crazy you're gonna be lifting stuff. Maybe you got hurt at the gym.
Now, was this someone's husband, or was this who was this in relation to these 3 women?
It was definitely her husband, without a doubt.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So yeah, it was they were the funny table to sit next to because they would just keep yelling.
Let me ask you a question. What time of day was this?
It was like dinner time. It was like 6 p.m.
Okay. Now, I was hoping it was like 3 in the afternoon because I'd be like, see? Day drunk rich.
No, it was like 6. Yeah. So listen, I'm gonna take you there. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be great.
I will love it. I'm excited.
Yeah. So we can do that, and then I don't know. We'll do other stuff, but we gotta cap it off with that. That's all. I think that's all my stories. I don't think I did anything else this week. I just did neck exercises.
That's really funny. That's all you did was neck exercises. But I had a really weird dream. Mm-hmm. And I had 2 dreams, actually. One was I was at a movie sitting next to Denzel Washington for some reason.
What?
And before the movie started, a guy came out and he was like, "Thank you all for coming to the movie tonight. There's a lot of really important people in the crowd that I'm very excited are here." And there's like a ton of celebrities in the crowd. And the entire time Denzel is sitting next to me, he's like, "They're going to show me. I just want to see a movie. I didn't want this. They're going to put the spotlight on me. I just want to watch a movie." Oh boy, here it comes. And the spotlight gets on Denzel and he gets up and just leaves. That was one dream that I had. Again, no idea what any of that means.
Right.
The next dream I had was so hyper specific to like nerddom. I don't know what was going on. The dream was I was watching a Nintendo Direct. Like, the dream was me watching a Nintendo Direct, and 2 actors come on, a guy and a girl, and the girl goes, "Ladies and gentlemen, we are making a very special announcement today." And the guy goes, "We're getting married." And she's like, "No, that's not it." And they're doing it that like very Hollywoody, crappy PR kind of way.
Right.
She's like, "No, that's not it. We're the actors playing the live action version of Nintendo's favorite couple." And then the guy goes, "Mario and Luigi?" And she's like, "No." And that's when I woke up. and I realized they were supposed to be Link and Zelda, but I woke up. My dream was a press release for it was a Nintendo Direct where they announced a live action version of Legend of Zelda, but I just dreamed the press release of it. That was my dream. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what these dreams mean. I don't know why I'm dreaming in like corporate publicity. I have no idea what's going on, dude.
That is I don't even know how to analyze that one.
That's what I'm saying. That's like, I don't know why my dreams make no sense. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if it's because much like when we talk about the Olympics and going to bed while the Olympics are playing, I did that all week with Games Done Quick.
Yeah.
So I put Games Done Quick on, and I went to bed, and I would listen to them doing it, and it's just so soothing to hear just some random person be like, all right, so up here you have to double jump and then quick platform, and once you have spaced the iframes exactly 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, I just like knocked out all week long.
It's funny because when I was streaming the other night, I was talking about Games Done Quick, and I literally compared it to the Olympics, where you put it on, like, have it as background noise, and you're just like, all right, yeah.
That's absolutely how I feel about it. It is pure background noise in the absolute best way.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Especially the late night ones, because at least until the end, most of the really hype stuff is during the day. So the late night ones are like, this is Dark Horse playing Doomy Doomy Digital Dance. And it's like a game you never heard of.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, okay, cool. And it's just like kind of a thing.
Yeah, no, I love those. Then they only take like 30 minutes each or 20 minutes. They're just like, next we'll be having Dr. Arthur's Tooth Decay Adventure. And they're like, here you have to, jump into his mouth and take the plaque eliminator and destroy the tooth decay. And of course, you move into the tonsils and eliminate the tonsil stones.
It's fantastic.
Then you jump down here. Like, he is one of 3 Dr. Arthur Tooth Decay Adventure players in the world. But they have truly mastered it. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah, I'm a massive fan of all of that. People who are so supremely skilled. Like I watched these I think I'm not sure how many people were actually on the couch, but there were multiple people. But this one guy was playing Castlevania Symphony of the Night backwards.
What?
Basically, get through the game without fighting any bosses. Get past Richter all the way through the upside down place, and then up to Dracula, fight and kill Dracula first, and then fight every other boss on the way out.
That's insane.
In order of the way you'd fight them. It was incredible to watch. He's doing crazy cheats, and he's avoiding bosses, and he's clipping through walls to not fight bosses. Oh, and he's not leveling because there's certain things they can't do. It was so fascinating to watch. And I was like, this is why I watch this stuff. I don't know what the hell this is. I don't know how he's doing it. I don't know how long this would have taken a human being to figure out. This is so cool.
Yeah, I don't know. It is really cool. It's like, I think it's just very calming in the way of how methodical it is too.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, because you're just like, this person has mastered this thing to a point where it is like an Olympic type of thing. It's like they're a master at what they're doing, and they've got it down to a science to the point where you're like, yeah, they're not going to mess up. And then just like one little slip, and they're just like, oh boy, it's ruined. And I'm just like, wait, what happened? Oh, I don't know. But it's great. Yeah. I agree.
One of my absolute favorite things. I cannot stress it enough. Love it. Love it.
Oh, that's what I forgot. 4th of July happened.
It did?
I forgot about that.
You forgot that, huh?
Yeah, we barbecued. It was pretty fun. Nothing like a good old 4th of July barbecue. And then
did you do fireworks and stuff?
They were shooting fireworks off all around. So you go look at other people's fireworks. Because after we barbecued, and half of the people at the barbecue at this bar, it was like my parents being like, we'll barbecue, but I had to like grill everything. Because they're like, you're good at grilling. So I was like, all right. But it was like all older people. So they're like, well, 6 p.m., time to go home and sleep. I was like, all right. So then we ended up just walking around, and it was just like everybody going fireworks crazy. There was like a bunch of college kids. They had like crates of fireworks. They're like, whoa, let's go. They're like gonna like shoot them off in the park. So yeah, it was a lot of fireworks. There's like some random one. So I was like, yeah, we don't need fireworks. Everybody else has them.
Yeah, that's what it was like here. So I had to be up early for Geekenders, and I was like, all right, well, I'm not going to do anything too crazy tonight. So I was already home by, I don't know, 8 or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting there, I was making dinner, and I was gonna like just chill out at home for a little bit and then go to bed. And I forgot that I am centrally located where 3 fireworks shows go off. So right around 9 o'clock, it was like a war was happening outside. To the left, to the right, across the water, there's explosions going everywhere. It was wild. I was like, oh, right. There are multiple, and then there's dudes who, so how I've always had problems with my roof?
I feel like you have problems with everything.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because there were people on the roof last night watching the fireworks, which is like fine, but it's also, you're not supposed to be up there.
Yeah.
So that's probably why there's damage to the roof all the time.
That does sound like it. They just go up there like,
I can hear them walking and it's like making noise. I'm like, that doesn't seem like that should be. So, yeah, and then the fireworks are going off and I was like, okay, cool, fine. And then I just went to bed. Like, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes after the fireworks went off, I was like, I'm going to bed. I don't have time for this. So I'm sure there were more that happened. I just slept through it because I can sleep through pretty much anything.
Oh. But maybe that's what gave you the Mario Luigi dream.
The Mario Luigi dream was literally last night. So I don't know what gave me that.
It must have been the game's done quick. It's got to be.
Yeah. I don't know. It was, admittedly, Mario RPG was the last thing they played.
That checks out. Yeah.
I mean, that's probably what did it. But why would it be Mario and Luigi, but the people were for Zelda? I don't know, dude. I have no answers.
I mean, it sounds like Nintendo. It's just, you're probably thinking Nintendo.
I don't know why I wrote Dream Copy for their announcement of, like, I gave them a bit in my brain.
Dream Copy.
Yeah. I don't know why I did that. Doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that's what I was going to. My mom was also playing her Weather Channel CD.
You told me that, and that is so funny.
Yeah. She's literally playing her, like, I was like, is this Weather Channel music? Because I knew some of the songs on it from my stream playing Weather Channel music. And she's like, yeah, I had somebody make me a CD of this like years ago.
I think you posted about it and someone was like, yo, that slaps, dude.
Oh,
that's great music.
Dude, honestly, Weather Channel music is top tier. The music from like the local on the 8s or whatever they did.
The music that's spelled Muzak.
What? Muzak?
Yes, the music that they play that's like elevator music is Muzak.
Is that what it's called?
Yes.
I've never heard of that.
Muzak is an American brand of background music played in retail stores and other public establishments.
Oh, I did not know that's what it was called.
Yeah, Muzak.
Huh. Muzak.
Yeah.
And let's see, where was it? The music is made by James Synth Jim Synth? The man's name's Jim Synth? Wait, this says James Synth and TWC Jim. Is that I don't know if that's the YouTube channel.
This is so funny that if you type in James Synth, the first thing that pops up is James Synth and TWC Jim, the Weather Channel Weather Scan Remastered.
Yeah.
The first thing that pops up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think I don't know if he's the one who remastered the music or if it's like the original guy.
What's so funny is all these tracks, I just push play on one. Immediately, you are taken to the TV where you see just like a Doppler radar.
Yeah. And it's just like, your local on the 8s, currently 45 degrees and cloudy.
Oh, shit. It pulls you into the moment.
It does. They're so chill. Like, a lot of them are just kind of like that chill jazz, like a lot of, I guess, Muzak. But it's so good. It's also perfect background music. And my favorite would be like wop 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 wop, like just like chill jazz, and you'd hear like beep 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 beep. A thunderstorm is in your area. Take cover. There's just more chill jazz playing.
That's so funny.
I love that. There needs to be a modern movement to recreate just Weather Channel music.
Yes. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, like full, and just call it Weather Channel music.
But I feel like we don't need to. It already exists. You know what I mean? This is like saying like someone needs to recreate the Beatles. Like you don't need to.
Yeah. I want to define genre for it. And I don't want it to be called Muzak.
Well, actually now Muzak doesn't exist anymore according to this. Muzak is now called mood media.
Oh.
So there you go. Enjoy that.
Mood media.
Never mind. Whoa.
What?
In 2020, Mood Media filed for bankruptcy.
It's gone. They're all
I don't
gone.
I don't know what you call it now.
That's what I don't know. So that's here's okay. If the Weather Channel was smart.
Wait, no, it's still around. Never mind. It's still around because it just
Okay.
acquired Play Network, which was a provider of in-store music and entertainment for retail, restaurant, and hospitality environments. And a thing called Touch Tunes. It currently has its claws in dental offices, most shopping malls,
Right.
McDonald's, Burberry, Whole Foods Market, Gold's Gym, a bunch of places in Luxembourg, Belgium, and the Netherlands, Abercrombie and Fitch, Hard Rock Cafe, Cirque du Soleil. What?
That's somebody random ass thing.
Yeah. But I guess because it can play all music.
Yeah. It feels like it'd be good hold music too.
On hold messaging is one of their number one things, which makes perfect sense.
Oh yeah. There it is.
It's every time you call a place, that's them. Moodmedia.com. I'm going there right now. Yeah, no, they're everywhere.
Damn.
Maximize the customer experience. Yeah. Dude, Mood is bigger than we thought.
How big are they?
So here's the deal. Not only do they do music, and they say find your sound, the perfect music solution for your brand and budget. So they will like custom tailor music so you could get a song you like just made for your store.
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
They also do messaging, on hold and in-store branded messaging. They do digital signage. They do scents. Make a scent for your business so when people walk in, it's the same scent every time.
Oh, they're the people who make those the smells for like Abercrombie and shit.
Yeah, dude. Also, it's probably the reason why Pinkberry smells like a pool.
Yeah. Oh my god.
AV systems, so you can get different audio-visual systems. Crazy stuff.
Wow, yeah,
They're everywhere.
This is crazy. I can't believe they do everything. I didn't think they were gonna do smells. Yeah,
I did not think that either. They're working, at least the ones they show off here, they work with T-Mobile, Marriott, Mercedes-Benz, Anytime Fitness, Primark. What are the samples? Sample music.
Yeah, sample.
What the? Okay. They do everything. Pop, classic and decades, rock, country, specialty and lifestyle, hip-hop, R&B, dance, electronica, religious, body and soul, lounge, jazz, blues, classical, instrumental, Latin, world is interesting, holidays and happenings.
Wow. All right, let me.
They do everything. Hold on. Can I click hip hop R&B? What does it take me to? One of their things is I'm not sure. There's one called Concrete Beats they sell. It features artists include Migos, Post Malone, Logic, The Weeknd, J. Cole, Cardi B, 2 Chainz. The last two, I'm not sure work well together. Drake and Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah, that's probably not.
I feel like that's not going to work.
No.
They have classic soul. Basically, they just sell you like a thing, like a package.
Yeah.
Like the classic soul one is Sam Cooke, Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Stevie Wonder. So you get like a whole bunch of.
And then you can just play that in your store or whatever.
And it's everyone, yeah.
Yeah.
Like if it's pop. Under pop, you can get adult contemporary, but then there's a between, which is Jonas Brothers, Justin Bieber, Billie Eilish, Taylor Swift. What the hell? This is crazy. So they just have access to everyone.
Yeah, this is insane. I didn't really. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. I did.
Holidays and happenings. This sucks. They have the between holiday blend, which is Olivia Rodrigo, 5 Seconds of Summer, Shawn Mendes, The Vamps, Demi Lovato, all doing Christmas music. This is mad. This is madness. I am so blown away that this is the thing.
Okay.
But I mean, I guess it makes sense if you're a company and you have a store, it would make sense to go to one place, get all the music, so you don't have to worry about licensing stuff, and you just do it with one. Like, I get it. It's just crazy that this is a thing people need.
I get it, but yeah, it is pretty insane. Because, like, I went to resources, case studies. Because I was like, okay, case studies? And you can click on these companies they did case studies for, and it's, like, insane. Like, there's Jersey Mike's, Goodwill, and they're just like, yeah, we work with Jersey Mike's to provide the challenge of with one bite, it turns you into a lifelong customer. And it's just like they're, I don't know, this is just insane.
I'm blown away by the fact that if you go to industries and you click on, like, groceries, for example, Food Lion, Sprouts, Harris Teeter, Whole Foods, Vice, Shaw's, Trader Joe's, right? You go to C-Store, BP, Sheetz, 7-Eleven, AM/PM, Cefco, Arco. Well, you know what? Some of these are hilarious now. They have Red Lobster and Macaroni Grill, both of which I think
they're not doing too well.
Yeah, they're not doing too great. That's pretty funny though.
Yeah.
This is so wild to me that retail, everything from Home Depot to Gucci is on here.
Yeah.
200,000 retail locations around the world. 450 retail brands. Like, it's just madness.
Yeah, it's
I feel like we stumbled on a secret, but it's not a secret. You know what I mean?
It does feel like that. Like it's some weird thing. Like, we knew it. They're using mood in their stores. I knew it.
They're influencing us.
Mood TV for McDonald's case study. Mood's local account executive met in person with Aaron to identify and discuss his options, knowing that hundreds of McDonald's franchisees and dozens of QSR brands were already seeing success with Mood TV. Like, what is Mood TV?
Dude, I don't know what that means.
Mood TV for McDonald's made an immediate impact on the dining room experience, providing an upbeat and cutting-edge ambience that appeals to customers of all ages. What's Mood TV?
I don't know. I have no answers for you.
Yeah. Does anybody here work for Mood Media?
If someone out there works for Mood Media, how do we get on that?
Yeah.
I would love to be broadcast into, like, McDonald's.
Yeah, how do we do that?
We created several McDonald's products.
That's true, we did.
So, I mean, like, if anything, they should let us on.
Yeah. What was I even gonna... Oh, yeah, the Weather Channel music. So, main point was, I think the Weather Channel, if I was their marketing person, I'd be like, guys, all right, what we got to do, go onto the live stream services like Twitch, YouTube, all the live stream, TikTok streams, and you just run the local on the 8s, like, weather for just the entire country, even the world. You can do it for the world. And then you just play the chill music, and that's it. You would get so many people that tuned in. It would be phenomenal. It wouldn't even take that many resources to run. It'd be easy.
I did look online. Twitch.tv/Weather Channel has been taken.
Maybe they're going to do it.
Maybe it will happen. They have not posted anything, and they have no followers of any. 0 followers.
All right, great.
Nothing's been. They don't even have a logo.
All right, good. It might not even be the Weather Channel.
Someone has Weather Channel.
Huh.
There's no information here either. So I wonder if they got it to park on it, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
But, like, the option's there. All you have to do is get OBS. It's free, and then just funnel your normal broadcast to it.
Not even the normal broadcast. Their normal broadcast is like Discovery Channel tier shows. Where
no. Just, you know what I mean. Like the one that just plays at like 2 a.m.
Yeah, only the local on the 8s weather radar thing. That's it. Non-stop, 24 hours.
Honestly, I'm here for it.
Yeah, hire me. Through Mood Media. You know what else is a great company?
ButcherBox. ButcherBox is a great way to get incredible deals on premium cuts of delicious meat that are hard to come by at the grocery store. The most recent ButcherBox I got came with so many great cuts of meat in it, and this time I went fish, Crendor. I got a bunch of fish. We did salmon. I got both salmon burgies and just like salmon fillets.
Oh boy.
At the time, Scary Game Squad guys were here, and Davis is a big meat guy. So he's like, yo, can I have some of this? I was like, yeah, okay. So he definitely took some meat back with him. I am such a big fan. I've been making these salmon burgers. They're great. It's just salmon burger-fied. Love it. Big fan. For some reason, I've been on a burger kick, but I wanted fish, and I'm doing great. Life is good on that front. I've been just grilling them up, and everything's perfect. They are not falling apart. Actually, it's a lie. I grill them, and then to get like the outside all like, and then I put them in the oven.
Yeah.
Before I leave to come to Chicago, I've been trying to like get rid of food in the apartment.
Right.
And I have been putting these. It's gonna upset some people. Instead of getting buns, I'm just using the bread I have in the apartment and putting it on just like 2 pieces of bread.
Oh my God.
So it's not not particularly the best way I would say to eat it, but it's
More
fine.
like a
It's
sandwich
fine.
then.
Yeah, and it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna. You know what? No one say anything. And that's why Butcher Box is great. It gives you so many choices with meat. Obviously, wild-caught seafood, but 100% grass-fed beef, free-range organic chicken, pork raised crate-free. You got bacon in there. Sometimes they'll do wings. It's amazing. All of it humanely raised, no antibiotics, no added hormones. Delivered to your doorstep, totally free shipping. You can do curated boxes. You can do customized boxes. You can do things that you want to eat boxes. It's great. They have recipes, inspiration guides, hacks, all sorts of stuff, tips that can really help you. What I'm saying is you should sign up for ButcherBox today at butcherbox.com/Cox and use code Cox at checkout and enjoy your choice of bone-in chicken thighs, top sirloins, or salmon in every box for an entire year. Plus, get $20 off. Again, that's butcherbox.com/Cox. Use code Cox. All right, Crendor, let's go to chapter number 7. Guys, Crendor, how's that traffic out there?
Woo, traffic is wacky. I don't know what that was supposed to be. I think the chopper copter was getting a little crazy there. But we've stabilized now. And honestly, yeah, everything looks pretty good, but it is getting warmer everywhere, pretty hot in a lot of places. So if you got that air conditioning, fire it up. But if you don't, I don't know, stay cold. And that doesn't really relate to traffic, I guess, but it's people are going on vacations, they're driving around. Stay cold. Back to you.
Stay cold is definitely a thing that I've never heard before.
Stay cold.
Stay cold, everybody.
Stay cold.
Not stay safe or stay hydrated or stand in, just stay cold.
Stay cold.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, you know, stay cold. What's wrong with that?
All right. Let's go to weather.
Weather.
Stay cold, everybody.
Stay cold, everybody. We've got weather. I have randomly selected the weather for Sart, Manisa, Turkey. It is where the old capital of Lydians, who invented money as a mean of trade, Sardis, is located. Some of the structures are in unbelievably good condition.
So we have the first money people? Is that what we're hearing?
Yeah, I think these are the first money people.
Instead of like, I'll give you 2 geese for your daughter, this is kind of like, I'll pay for her instead. With what? Money!
Yeah, exactly. Back in the olden times. In Manisa, Turkey, it is 75 degrees Fahrenheit. It is a high of 102. Woo! Low of 76. Humidity 66%. Pressure of 29.78 inches. Visibility 8 miles. 5:53 a.m. sunrise. 8:37 p.m. sunset. Winds 5 miles an hour. Dew point 63. UV index 0. Moon phase waxing crescent.
Ooh.
10-day. We've got a very hot. No, they got to stay cold. It is 102 degrees today. Very hot. 10 to 20 mile an hour winds. Then you got Tuesday, 104. Oh, mostly sunny. Wednesday, 103, mostly sunny. Thursday, 100, mostly sunny. Friday, 98, mostly sunny. Saturday, 99, mostly sunny. Then Sunday, 101, sunny. And it's from there on out, it's 102, 104, 105, 105, 105.
My
It's
God.
hot. Yeah.
Oh, man. I don't know what you call this. To everyone out there who's Turkish or who this is a food they eat all the time, I'm sorry. I don't know. The football pizzas.
What?
I think it's like a karishik something. I don't know. I don't know how to say it.
Football pizzas?
It's not a football pizza, okay? It's not what it's called.
Okay.
It has a name, but it looks like a deliciously cooked bread with meat.
I think
Maybe
I
cheese
see.
or egg or something. Yeah, I don't know what it.
Are you looking at Padeki Yusuf?
I mean, I'm looking at all of them. Like that place, the one next to it, they're all serving the same thing.
It's like a big cheesy bread type of thing.
Kind of, yeah, but I feel like that's probably offensive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's clear it has a name,
Yeah.
but then there's a place down the road that is just like a guy. It's Kofteki, so I imagine it's pita stuff.
Oh,
And
yeah.
he's just
I
making
see
like
it.
peppers and like, yeah, all right.
These are just like pizza boats.
That's what I'm saying, dude. And I know that's not what they are. I know it's probably
Yeah.
like, how dare you? But to my American eyes, it looks like a pizza boat.
Yeah. That's what we'd call it over here, the pizza boat.
Yeah. And it would be delicious. It would be a delicious ass pizza boat.
Oh, man. Yeah, I'd open a restaurant, just call it the pizza boat. Then you make
That's what I'm
these, you
saying.
got like some... You got some like sailor stuff all around. You're like, all aboard the pizza boat.
Yeah, it looks like bread. And then they put meat and stuff in it. Mm-hmm. And then they toast that bad boy up, and it looks delicious. I'm not saying I wouldn't eat it. I'm just saying it looks like a pizza boat.
Yeah. So far, I've only found pizza boat restaurants.
That's what I'm saying. I found a few places that look like they are just street side kind of vendors that are selling like kebab and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, I found one of those.
But most of the places are that. And I feel like that's because it's probably like the turkey dish, dude.
The pizza boat is the turkey dish?
Maybe. I don't know.
There's got to be. Somebody's got to
The most common toppings are mozzarella, ground beef or lamb, eggplant tomato mixture, spinach, onion, and sumac. That's just pizza boat.
So it is just a pizza boat.
You top it with mozzarella. You top it with mozzarella. That's a pizza boat.
Yeah, it is a pizza
You put
boat.
mozz on there. That's a pizza boat.
So, yeah, it's...
You just made a pizza long. You made a pizza long. That's fine. Everyone's
Yeah.
allowed to make a pizza the way they want to make a pizza. I'm just saying, you can't fault me for not knowing how to say the thing that it's called. It's a pizza boat.
Yeah. You know what? They might even call it a pizza boat.
I hope so. Otherwise, I'm going to get a nasty letter.
And you get those anyway.
Yeah, that's true. That's a big truther right there. They got supermarkets. All right, supermarket's a relative term. It looks like a convenience store.
Yeah, I think it's a convenience store. I think I found
Every photo is of like a drink.
Oh, yeah. I found a banquet hall.
There's a lot of like really amazing ruins and stuff around here, though. I guess that's kind of it. I imagine, you know why? It's probably all what I would assume is like the Turkish dish is because it's touristy as shit, probably.
Oh, maybe.
And they're doing the whole like give the people what they want. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it might be. And they're just like, I want pizza boats.
Yeah, I mean, if I go, like, I'm gonna let you know right now, if I go to Turkey, I'm gonna want one.
Yeah.
I might want one here in LA.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
There's got to be somebody in LA that makes those.
Right?
Yeah, 100%. I found a few places near me that serve Turkish pizza boats.
Yo, hold on. Is this something we're gonna have to do?
It might be.
What did you call it?
Well, I typed in Turkish pizza, and then it popped up as the pide. At least now I
Yeah.
can actually try it.
I want to very badly.
Yeah. Oh man.
All right, look at us. Well,
Yeah,
I mean,
look at
that's the
us.
thing we did for sure.
And that's the weather.
All right, let's go to sports.
Sports. Over at sports, we got sports. Currently, it's sports. We've got mainly just baseball. We got the Orioles in first place. Yankees been losing a lot. Cleveland Guardians in first place. You got the Seattle Mariners in first place. The Phillies, the Brewers, and the Dodgers. And they'll be going into the All-Star game pretty soon. Let's see. We got, there's the soccer tournaments. That's right. We got Copa America, which I think let's see, Uruguay versus Colombia preview. So I guess it's Uruguay versus Colombia. And then in Euro, it says Netherlands, England face off in semifinal. So does that mean... Oh, yeah, and then Spain versus France. So I guess that's the Final Four, which means if we go to Copa America, who's in the Final Four? Scores? Argentina, Canada. All right. I didn't expect Canada to be there. And then, I don't know. I know nothing about this soccer league, but apparently it's like one of the bigger ones behind the World Cup.
All right. I mean, I don't know anything about that.
I
know nothing about any of them, unfortunately.
And then we, of course, got the Olympics in a couple weeks. And then there's WNBA. We got the New York Liberty and the Connecticut Sun in first place tied. And then the Caitlin Clark team, Indiana Fever's 9-13. So they're the 7 seed. So there you go. They're doing all right, even if they're below 500. And I'm really just waiting for next month for football to come back.
I know that about you.
Yeah.
I feel like there's got to be some kind of. Do you not have a holdover? Is there not something you watch instead?
I mean, I'll watch all sport. Like I watch basketball, hockey, baseball, but like football is just my favorite. I'll watch like every game. Or just I'll watch teams that aren't my team and be like, yeah, and like analyze everything. So, yeah,
no, that's too much. That's too much commitment. That's too much.
No, plus it's easier because it's only like one game per team a week instead of like, baseball where they play like 7 games a week or 6-7 games a week or other things. So I don't know. It's easier to kind of keep track of that. That's sports.
All right. What's our fact of the day?
Fact of the day. There are caves in Missouri that store 1.4 billion pounds of government-owned cheese. Located deep in the Ozark Mountains in limestone converted mines, the caves are kept at a perfect 36 degrees Fahrenheit. As someone who's lactose intolerant, my stomach is in knots just thinking about it. Okay, I didn't say that. It was BuzzFeed.
Is this so? I mean, I know that government cheese was like a thing that was kind of a joke, but like not a joke. And it was processed cheese during World War II. I know that, and I know that's kind of where American cheese came from.
Mm-hmm.
I think because I feel like they're connected. Or Velveeta. It's one of the. It's the same vibe.
Right. I don't know why they have it still. Like,
That's a great question.
Why don't they just either give it to people or like get rid of it? Like, I don't know. Why do we still have government cheese?
On August 2016, the Department of U.S. Agriculture stated it would plan to purchase approximately 11 million pounds of cheese worth $20 million to give aid to food banks and food pantries from across the United States. So that's probably why.
Okay, I see.
This commodity purchase is part of a robust, comprehensive safety net that will help reduce a cheese surplus that is at a 30-year high, at the same time moving high-protein food to tables most in need. As of 2022, eligible seniors over 60 are provided with 32-ounce block of cheese each month.
He's got a block of cheese.
Dude, why are my parents not getting blocks of cheese?
Yeah, they probably don't know.
They don't. Everyone needs to be getting blocks of cheese.
Yeah.
If
That's
anything,
insane.
I know that they're saying there's a socioeconomic status thing. Like, if I'm paying taxes, I want my cheese, damn it.
Yeah.
I want my free cheese, my free government cheese. They got it sitting there.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's just going to waste. Get your cheese.
Apparently, if you're overseas and you're like, "Oh, cheese, that's so dumb." Apparently, the European Union had a butter mountain. Starting in the 1970s, the European Union had excess butter, and so they just, I guess in the 50s, they had an underproduction of butter, and then they started producing, it led to a surge in production of grain, milk, butter, all sorts of different things. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on here. Basically, yeah, they had a butter mountain.
They just give people butter?
In 2017, it was reported that European butter stockpiles had largely disappeared because of increased demand. Okay, so it's gone now.
Okay.
But they could have had a butter mountain.
They could have had it. That's your fact of the day.
All right, what is our big news story of the day?
Big news story of the day. This one I had to bring up because of how random it was when I saw it.
Okay.
Will Smith reveals scary reason for early checkout from London hotel.
Is it ghosts? Oh, God, I hope it's ghosts.
It says the actor said he had an encounter with an apparition at the hotel.
Yes, I am here for this.
Will Smith recently claimed...
Wait, did he punch it and say, like, welcome to Earth?
And he's like, don't you ever talk to my wife again.
Slap. The ghost was like, I just asked her if she was scared. I was trying my hardest.
Will Smith is just Will Smith, Ghostbuster. Will Smith recently claimed he once had a spooky encounter with a ghost at a London hotel. In an appearance on The Tonight Show, the actor described what led up to an emergency checkout while playing a game of True Confessions with his Bad Boys Ride or Die co-star Martin Lawrence. This was probably 27 years ago, he said. The ghost urinated in my friend's toilet and cleared all of his messages from his phone.
What? Why would a ghost do that?
I don't know. Smith.
Do you think he just did that to cover for himself?
Maybe. Maybe he did. That's oddly specific for a ghost to do. Plus, I don't think ghosts can urinate.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, what if he just did it?
He might have. He said, let's see, there might be more information. Smith then revealed that his encounter with the apparition occurred at the Lanesborough, a 5-star hotel near London's Hyde Park that has welcomed guests like Cher, Mariah Carey, Sylvester Stallone, and George H.W. Bush. We didn't hear it talk, so we assumed it was British, but it was scary enough for us to check out of our hotel.
We assumed it was British. It's such a great line. We didn't hear it talk. We just assumed it was British.
That's
really funny.
When asked if he believes in ghosts, he said, I believe there are things you don't understand.
I mean, that's true. I believe that too, Will. Yeah. I believe that too. There's some things I just don't understand.
Yeah. And that's it.
I actually kind of, for some reason, of all the celebrities I want to see a ghost, Will Smith is up there. I don't know why. For some reason, Will Smith is up there.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that, I don't know, of all the things for a ghost to do, those just seem like really random things.
How long ago was this?
He said it was 27 years ago.
I feel like he was high and drunk at the time. 27 years ago? That's 90s Will Smith. That's the peak of his career.
Yeah, that's late 90s Will Smith.
Yeah, I mean, like, the man could do no wrong.
Yeah,
and I know for a fact he was celebrating like crazy. So there's no way he wasn't on drugs. Although maybe he's clean living. And maybe it really was a ghost. I don't know. I don't want to be smirched. Like modern day Will Smith, be smirched away. 90s Will Smith? You do not talk shit about 90s Will Smith. 90s Will Smith was killing it.
I did Google, did Will Smith do drugs? And it says, Will Smith says he hallucinated about his money and career being destroyed.
Yeah, that's, I mean, that, like, never mind, that checks out.
Wait, it says, Smith said that the substance had started his spiritual journey after going from never trying drugs before to taking ayahuasca 14 times in 2 years.
Oh my God.
But this feels like it was more recent if he said, because ayahuasca is the Aaron Rodgers thing.
Yeah, but it hasn't been around, like, ayahuasca's been around a while, dude.
Yeah.
It isn't like a thing that, like, just popped up on the scene.
Yeah, that's true. Although he said he went from never doing drugs. I feel like he's lying there. He's definitely probably done some drugs.
You're telling me DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince weren't high making songs? False. I don't believe that. Maybe he meant like I started doing drugs and then I went on a drug thing in like 1992, maybe.
Yeah, or he probably doesn't count like weed or like drinking as drugs. Just like he means like the hard drugs.
When did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air come out? 1990. All right, so he was doing drugs way before 1990. I refuse to accept that he was like, no, man, no, I can't believe that.
Yeah. I don't know. So honestly, my guess is, he probably was doing something, and then they were just like, oh shit, did the ghost pee in the toilet or something? And then they're like, yeah, I don't remember doing it. And there's like, oh shit, but they actually did. And they're just, that's got to be it.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah. And then deleted all messages from his phone. Like, I don't know. You could probably accidentally do that.
I don't know that a ghost did that, but if a ghost did do that, that ghost, for being old and British, knows what's up.
Yeah. Also,
like, I shall mess with thine phone, old sport.
Also, these are late 90s phones. We're not talking like your iPhone. Like, these are straight up, like, is this an answering machine?
That
like
man went in there and typed, like, 111 311. Like, he had a whole system.
Yeah. So, yeah, I don't know about that. That's, I don't believe it.
All right, well, I guess that's it for us. We don't believe it, Will.
We don't believe it.
But, hey, thanks for listening or watching or enjoying this podcast. Crendor, right on with the socials.
We got socials, youtube.com/Cox and Crendor podcast. All one word. It's going up on the old YouTube channel. You can comment your weather request. Check it out. Subscribe, hit the bell, like it. I don't know. Also, we're on Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, and various other audio platforms. Also, we're youtube.com/Cox and Crendor, and that's where all the animations are. Also, we got our stuff: Twitch Jesse Cox, Twitch Crendor, Facebook Jesse Cox, Facebook Crendor, YouTube Jesse Cox, YouTube Crendor, Twitter Jesse Cox, Twitter Crendor, Instagram Notorious Cox, Instagram Crendor's taken, TikTok Jesse Cox, TikTok Crendor, Cox clips, Cren clips. Yeah.
All right. That is it. See y'all next time, and as always,
Woo!
to be continued.